Is consular processing really different from adjustment of status for family visas? Imagine you're trying to bring your family to the United States and wondering how the process works. You might hear about consular processing and adjustment of status, but what really sets them apart? Let's break it down so you can understand which route might be best for your family. Adjustment of status is for people already in the United States legally. If you are in the country with a valid visa or lawful entry, you can apply to become a permanent resident without leaving. You fill out a form called the application to register permanent residence or adjust status. During this time, you can stay in the U.S., work if you get an employment authorization document, and even travel with advance parole while your application is pending. This process usually takes from 8 to 14 months, depending on your case. It's mainly used by spouses, children under 21, or parents of U.S. citizens who are already here and have a visa or lawful entry. If your application is denied, you can often appeal or stay in the U.S. while exploring other options. Consular processing is different because it's for people outside the United States or those who aren't eligible to adjust status here. You start by submitting your immigrant visa application at a U.S. consulate or embassy in your home country. Then, you attend an interview abroad, where a consular officer reviews your case. If approved, you receive an immigrant visa, which allows you to travel to the U.S. and become a permanent resident once you arrive. This process can take around 6 to 12 months, but it involves traveling to the consulate for the interview and medical exams beforehand. During this time, you cannot work or stay in the U.S. unless you have other legal status. If your visa is denied, options to stay or appeal are limited, and you might need to start over. For families, choosing between these options depends on where you are and your circumstances. Adjustment of status is easier if you're already in the U.S. and have lawful entry. It keeps families together during the process and allows work and travel benefits. Consular processing might be the only choice if you're outside the U.S. or don't qualify to adjust status. It can mean longer separation from loved ones and additional travel costs. Eligibility rules also influence which path you can take. If you entered the U.S. legally and have a visa available, adjustment of status is often faster and more flexible. If you entered without inspection or are outside the country, consular processing is usually the only route. Both options have their pros and cons, so it's important to consider your personal situation, processing times, costs, and your ability to travel or work during the process. Knowing these differences helps families make informed choices and stay connected while navigating U.S. immigration.